Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Addie. So for today's video is a little bit different from our travel update. But still, this is travel related update because this is from a couple that we interviewed during their process from online wedding to getting here into the Philippines to finally meet the love of his life for the first time. Details coming right up.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
So we are very grateful from this couple because they have given us a chance to ask questions, especially that the online wedding is really a trend this time during the pandemic because foreign tourists is still suspended in the Philippines and nobody really knows when it's going to open for foreigners who are in relationship with a Filipino national. So this couple are not different from others, but they found a way that they could be together finally in meeting for the first time. Yes, they took the online wedding route without even meeting in person. They did the wedding, they did the report of marriage, they did the 9A visa, he flew to the Philippines, he went through the quarantine, swab test, and finally they are together. I can't wait to show you guys. I can't wait what happened during the interview. You guys can really learn something from this interview, especially to couples who are on LDR who wants to do the online wedding route. This will be in two-part series because the interview lasted for an hour. This is part 1. But before we proceed, we are also inviting those couples that have gone through the same process. We would love to interview you guys so you can share your experience. It could be a reference to those long-distance relationship couple who wants to do the online wedding route. So let's not wait. Let's watch the interview of Andy and Catherine.
Okay, first thing, how are things going?
Good. I'm enjoying my time here.
Okay, first question, how did you two meet?
On the Christian Filipina.
Yeah. I joined in Christian Filipina. Just joined one week, and then I'm the one who scroll his name, and I just didn't say anything. I just scroll, and then I just read the description, and I said, "Oh my God, why is he's like this? Like, it's not good. What you put there? It's just like I'm not ATM. I'm blah blah blah." And I said, I just ignore after that. And then when I walk up the next day, he messaged me his name, just his name, and I just Andy Literio, Facebook Messenger. That's it. And I just search him, and it started like that. I'm the one who checked him first or check me.
So Andy, when you were in what's the name of the website? Filipina.
Christian Filipina.
So when you were in Christian Filipina, you were really looking for your mate over there, and you were very specific on what you were looking for a woman. But why
Yes.
Filipina? I'm really curious. Why Filipina? There's a lot of races in the world, and why were you looking for a particular nationality, which is a Filipino?
Because I had some of my friends that have Filipina as a wife, and they said they're very loyal. That's why I was looking for like someone very loyal and like family oriented.
So that got you inspired to look for a. Were you really looking for a Filipino wife right away, or just in a relationship, or?
Yeah. Like I said, my friends they have a couple of friends that have wives, and they were happy with them, and I figured because I've been in bad relationships with the American women, and it didn't work out. So I mean, if they were happy, so I figured I could find someone to be happy with.
What pitfalls did you experience, or were there any pitfalls?
Yeah.
Oh, I looked up like the Philippines and their culture, and she's teaching me some of her language, and I'm enjoying the food here.
Actually, Filipinos, in, we are very flexible. So it's for me, it's not that hard to be with Americans. I'm OFW. I work in Hong Kong for 6 years, so it's normal to me to speak English, to speak to anyone.
So it wasn't really that much adjustment at all on your part, uh, being in a relationship with a foreign national. Then
Yeah, yeah. And this my first foreigner boyfriend and husband. Yeah, and he's my second boyfriend. Yeah, yeah, I had a boyfriend before when I was young. It was like 18, and that's it. I did not entertain anything or anyone, and just work until I met Andy.
what are Andy's qualities that you fell in love with?
Nothing.
Hello?
I'm just joking. No, I don't know because when I was in dating site, like I said, I just stay there for 1 week. And before I scan his account, there's a lot of foreigners messaging me like, they offer a lot. They offer like good life, just like this. I don't feel anything. There's no spark. When I scan his, when I'm reading his profile, it's like, oh, I don't know what's with him. I cannot really express, or I cannot say any words. I just feel like there's something with him.
How about you, Andy?
Now you look at her profile. She's seen that she doesn't go to bars or
Smoke.
you don't smoke or drink or you're Christian and like more family oriented. She was telling me about her family, and I was like, "That's what I liked about her."
What pitfalls do you see coming up in your relationship, and what are you doing to avoid them?
To me, I think LDR was the worst. Huh?
Yeah.
It was 2 years trying to come here, and it was really, really hard. I mean, I can say I was the most perfect person, but I think she's more stronger than me than I was. But I think the process of me leaving here, going back to America, and then trying to do her visa to come to America.
What made you decide to get married online without meeting in person first?
Because I really wanted to come here, because I felt she was the one in my heart, and told her that I'd never really wanted to get divorced, and she felt the same way. I just haven't had in my heart a good feeling.
What made you say yes?
Kath, what made you say yes?
Yeah. Um, his stepmom, Claire, always asks me, why you said yes to Andy? And I said, I don't have any choice not to say yes.
You had a choice.
No, I love him. I don't know. I just at that time I just said okay. When he said, "Oh, babe, let's get married through online," and I said, "Is it?" Yeah, I have that doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Online wedding. So I said, "Oh, is it true?" And he said, "Yeah, it's true. I cannot." First, maybe the reason why I say yes also, aside of the love Andy, it's maybe one reason is his papers, because I know it's pandemic and it's hard to enter here in Philippines, especially tourist visa. They cannot just enter when they want to come.
Yes.
So he told me that just the spouse visa, the only way for him to come here in Philippines. So I said okay.
So did you guys use a particular service like WebWed, or you guys went directly to the
Web.
You use WebWed?
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Oh, cool. So everything went smooth because as I've known with WebWed, they have like packages and stuff that they will do for you. And with WebWed, walk me through. Well, you guys just have to show up on the ceremony, or you have to
We
do
set a
things
date.
online as well.
We set a date, and then
Okay.
she needed witnesses,
Mhm.
and then I had my family at my house, and it was a little bit pricey, but it was worth it to me. And we got extra copies of the marriage certificates and everything.
They, in short, they did everything for you guys using WebWeb
Yep.
Yes,
service.
yes.
Okay,
Yep.
that's cool.
They
Because
sent they sent email.
go ahead,
They sent
go ahead. Go
emails
ahead.
to Andy all the forms that we need to fill up. He did it, and we set the date. We're the one to choose the date. Or yeah, we want this one, want this date, and it's okay, okay.
It's cool because we've known couples also. If you guys watch our LDR discussion, we have subscribers there that just got married online, but they went directly for Utah courthouse. We were able to watch their wedding too because I was like, I'm really curious what happens in an online wedding because that's also the first to me. And it's like I got really curious on what happens. It does exist. So, and we already started. We haven't even congratulate them. Congratulations on your
Oh, thank
wedding.
you.
Thank you.
Walk us through the process from report of marriage to your 9A visa.
Yes, it's like how was it like? Because you have to do the report of marriage first before you can proceed with the 9A visa. Walk us through. How did you do it? Was it hard or was it complicated or?
We get the forms, and she did it online.
First, we get the form in Philippine consulate in San Francisco. They email us the form, the Rome, and I I signed my part because that's what they said. The wife should sign her part and
Yeah.
notarize it. And then after that, I sent the documents to I notarized in Hong Kong because I was there in Hong Kong. So I paid almost 2,000 Hong Kong dollar. So it's almost 20,000 pesos in peso for the notary. And then I sent to USA and they did this part and the same process. They notarized in USA and then you send it in San Francisco.
Yes, I did. Yep.
So you were still in Hong Kong when you guys got married online. Oh, okay. So
Yep.
you just got back to the Philippines, Catherine?
Yes,
Oh,
In
just
April.
April.
okay. On the report of marriage, how long was the process when you guys were able to sign the forms, notarize, get all those requirements in? How long was the process when you guys send it to the consulate?
A month.
A month.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get
you guys are
About a month.
lucky because so a month that's 4 weeks.
Mhm.
Because right now those who are applying for the report of marriage, their paperwork are in are in the Philippine consulate for 5 weeks now. Some are 8 weeks, and there's this email that I received from one of our subscribers that she's following up on the report of marriage, and it's on week 5, but the consulate responded to her that now it will take 6 months to process the report of marriage because of the surge of online wedding from Utah. So a lot of couples now doing the online wedding, and before you are able to apply for the 9A visa, they really require for you guys to report the marriage first at the Philippine consulate. Then I guess they got a lot of applications that they are used to. So they're having backlogs on that application. So you guys are lucky you guys got yours in a month.
yeah,
Then
less than.
fast forward on the report of marriage, you gather all the paperwork up for the 9A visa because I know you were messaging me if this is right or this is wrong. And how long did the 9A visa process was?
It was 1 week
No, love. Actually, we send it the same, the Rome and the 9A visa
together.
together in
Really?
one envelope. You said it, love. You are the one who processed it.
Yes, I sent it together, but that was the first time. But the
Mm-mm.
second time only took 1 week.
No, it's just like this. When we send our Rome together with this 9A visa, because someone advised us that, oh, you can send it both.
Okay.
So we send it both. Then just so it's easy. Just less than a month, get everything.
So you guys sent the documents for the report of marriage, at the same time the documents for the 9A visa, and they all
Yes, yes.
processed that together, and you got both the application for the report of marriage and the 9A visa in the mail. Is that correct?
Yep.
So when did you guys apply for this? Is
Right after we got married.
Yep.
Right after we got married.
Mhm. No, no, it's not like that. When we get married, we don't know about the report of marriage. So we get married November, and
Mhm.
then he applied immediately for 9A visa because that's what we know. So you applied in San Francisco,
Yeah.
no, New
Yeah.
York, New York,
No, San
Oh, no.
Francisco.
New York. You apply first in New York, and they deny it because they said they don't have the jurisdiction. So they give back
Okay.
all the documents to
Mhm.
Andy. So what we did is ask the web, and they said, oh, send it to San Francisco because they have the jurisdiction on online weddings. So we
Mhm.
repeat the process. We check San Francisco. We email them. They send all the things that we need, the papers, the documents, how many copies, these documents is need to notarize and everything like that. So we follow those instructions, and then we send right away to San Francisco, Rome, and a 9A visa. Then we got it in less than
So
one, less than
what month was that when you guys sent the report of marriage in 9A?
February.
Ah, February.
February 21. That's it.
Yeah, February, end of February, and then we get it March 23.
March 23, and you just flew to the Philippines, Andy.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple weeks ago. A week.
No, love. It stuck you one year because the pandemic.
Yeah, I was supposed to come in April,
Yes.
but and I sent you home,
Mm.
and then I was really upset, and you stuck at your parents.
But it's you stuck here in USA. Not fly because they add
Restriction.
more restrictions additional in the passport, like the EED. So
Yep.
we need to get that again, and he
Oh,
paid.
so you guys filed for it in February. You guys got it back in March, but then they added more restrictions to 9A visa holders. There was some time that foreigners, even spouses, are not even allowed to enter the Philippines. So when they finally lifted that, the EED got lifted. Andy, did you had to send your passport back to the Philippine consulate so they can
Yes, I
redo
did.
everything?
Yep.
Okay, because they
That
needed
only took
that.
a week.
Go ahead.
That only took 1 week.
Yeah, because they needed that notation in your passport that EED is
Yep.
not required anymore. So you
Yep.
actually got the first copy of that 9A visa that they required, and you wind up sending your pass. It's like that's what I was thinking. It's like they got approved in March, and this is
Because I paid
October.
$100 for 3 months,
Mm.
90 days,
Mm-hmm.
and this time it's only for 30, but we're going for our extension.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so yeah, because when you get issued with a 9A visa, you have 90 days to use it. So you wind up
Yep.
applying for the extension. That's really good to know because I did not know that you can apply for a 9A visa extension even if you have not used it yet.
That we're going to go and
And but you still wind up sending it back to have it notated that
Yep.
entry exemption document is not needed anymore. That's cool. So that March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That's
But I
almost eight
still had
months.
to, but I still had to give them the same paperwork, the requirements for the they needed
Oh,
everything
so
again.
you have to send everything back so they
Yep.
can change your visa.
Yep.
Oh, that's oh my God.
So
Well,
basically, it was
I
kind of
know.
like applying for a new visa.
it's kind of like you started all over again.
Yep.
Oh my God. Welcome to the Philippines. They love documents here.
That's what she said. That's what Catherine told me.
It's like if we have unlimited rice, we also have unlimited documents when it comes to
Documents.
Philippine agencies like that. But that
Yep.
that's really good to know on what you guys have gone through, because I know a lot of couples are really wanting to get married online, but the thing right now is the process is getting longer, and they probably got more stricter because they know because of the surge of online weddings at the moment that are performed all over the states and even outside the states. So I guess the Philippine consulate is a little overwhelmed of the applications that they have been receiving, because that's the only ticket for a foreign national to be able to enter into the Philippines is the
Yep.
9A visa, unless they open up for foreign tourists. It's like it's really good that you were able to fly to the Philippines. So it's like we were really curious. I was like, because Catherine was messaging me too, because I was like, Mom, I was like, Andy already got his 9A visa. I thought you guys have met already. And when she told me, no, we haven't met in person yet, we got married. And like, oh, so that is really possible, because I've heard stories before that they don't approve couples that have not met in person yet. When you guys do the online wedding, they really prefer uh, couples who have met prior to doing the online wedding. And it's really cool that we are interviewing a couple now who went through the online wedding, but haven't met in person yet, and it really succeeded. So it's LDR no more.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's why when Auntie told me like, oh yeah, we do you want to share our story to Eaton? And I said okay, because I read a lot of like comments and
Mhm.
posts like, oh, we you didn't get met in person, so you cannot enter Philippines. So I just oh my God, I'm just so worried before. That's why I messaged you.
Yeah, I know you were messaging. You was like, oh my God,
Ah,
you might get the Bureau of Immigration
right.
might put him on hold because he can't get into the country, stuff like that. I know I hate to cut you off, but please watch out for the part two of this interview. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you on part two.
Alright.